This is another amazing mod from Boost in 4K, and over the past year or two, could be more, that I've been modding The Witcher. Often Boost in 4K seems to be one of those names that continuously pops up. He's very prominent in the Witcher modding scene. I know him best for his Witcher mods. I'm sure he does Fallout mods, but they don't really grab my attention as much as his Witcher stuff. Please forgive me if my voice sounds a little hoarse. I may have a sinus infection of some sort. This mod changes the grass types for White Orchard, Velen, Kaer Morhen, and Skellige. The file includes 4K diffuse textures, 4K normal maps, and 4K spectral maps. If you decide to, you can mix and match the 4K textures with old grass varieties, or even just use the textures or the variety separately. Thanks to Skargan for his mod editor, Pagan Metal Fan for his instructions on how to mod grass, and creator Greg for teaching Boost in 4K how to successfully pack DDS files. Special thanks to GameTextures.com. There's a lot of people to thank here. The mod author does say that this is optional, and that is going into your document Witcher 3 user.settings in your Witcher 3 folder, which I just basically said makes me retarded, and go to grass ring size and set that to 67,108,846, grass density at 8,000, and grass distance scaling at 2.5. Now, you don't have to do this, and there could be a slight performance hit, but if you're using a graphics card comparable to a 980 Ti or better, you will be fine here without a shadow of a doubt. And in doing this, I would recommend you'd use the mod author settings that he says that are optional, because it gave the look that I saw from his screen captures, and that's exactly what I was after here. And while looking through this deeply, I found myself mesmerized by the beauty and creativity. I think this mod is phenomenal. Completely. It brings to life The Witcher even more so than before, and I feel it brings us closer to the original concept in VGX trailers that we saw. If you remember them, the scale of The Witcher 3 was awe-inspiring, and as we all know, it had to be drawn back because of the limitation of consoles. But before you get too mad with consoles, without the consoles, The Witcher 3 might not have been as big as it was. So there is equivalent in exchange, if you will, for those of you who like the Full Metal Alchemist references. Overall, I would strongly suggest this to anyone with a rig that can handle it. I love the added grasses, the wild and unkempt forests and lands of The Witcher, simply because this is what forests actually look like if you live in a rural area such as I do. Upstate New York, the Adirondacks, etc., you will find that when you're in the woods, the grass isn't exactly at your goddamn ankles. You know, grass can be as high as your chest depending on where you are, and if you've ever been in wheat fields, those are insanely tall. I think that this adds a lot. There's a lot to gain here, there's a lot to admire here. It is beautiful. Download it right now if you're looking for making your Witcher as grandiose as possible. And once again, another one by Boost in 4K, which is E3 Walls. Makes the walls look as good as the E3 trailer for The Witcher 3, but worse than VGX. As always, VGX seems to be the pinnacle of the Witcher 3 game that we will never see nor play in this current generation, I'd say. Maybe in 2-3 console generations, they'll release like a special edition Witcher or something that is full-blown, set out to look like the VGX trailer. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. Hell, CD Projekt Red could end by then or be bought out by EA. You never know the way the world works. This here is, if you're looking for it, a fantastic addition to The Witcher once again as well. If you were put off by the walls that the vanilla game had to offer and you were aspiring to something more E3-esque, this is for you. The walls are fantastic. They look beautiful. The walls pop more. It has a more castle feel. The detail is phenomenal. And mixed with Hulk Hogan PL's HD rework project for The Witcher, it is a wonderful addition. Combining all of these together can create a very beautiful and aesthetically pleasing Witcher, true to form of what we originally anticipated or hoped it would be. If you are die-hard for a more visually popping, more demanding, better rocks, less muddy or soft textures. This is one of the mods you will need to have the most immersive Witcher experience you can possibly create for yourself. The mod author didn't have much to say because pictures are worth 1,000 words, and I surmise a video must be worth 1,000,000. Last but not least, we have another beautiful outfit mod by Roksa, and that is stylish Triss. The mod author had many requests for this mod, and so, due to the demand of the people, the mod author released it for everyone to enjoy. Now Triss has a new outfit with the hood included, new hairstyles, and a new party dress. Now I only checked out one of the outfit styles, the most recent one, that also incorporates better colors and styling according to the mod author, and I have to say that the work here is most impressive. The textures are immaculate, truly immaculate. The thread count is vibrant, loud, and in your face. This is nothing short of amazing work in my personal opinion. Once again, the modding community for The Witcher is staggeringly talented, and there's so much love for a game that has now lived past its shelf life that it's touching in a way. There's always content for you to return to if you so wish to. If you have not found yourself able to tear yourself away from the Witcher 3 story and campaign, there is always something new from the modding community to add a little extra flavor to your return to the world of Geralt of Rivia. If you are looking for an outfit for Triss that is a little something more, a little something extra, a little something special, the color palette and choices are fantastic. They truly highlight Triss's skin tones, facial features, her freckles, her hair. Everything here was done with meticulous attention to detail to create an outfit not only beautiful, but aesthetically pleasing and fitting of the female character of whom wears it. This is a masterpiece in my personal opinion. If you are interested in outfits of varying designs and degrees for Triss or Yennefer, you will not be disappointed by what these mod authors have to offer. And on that note, I should be getting on my way. This video is shorter than usual, simply because I was also trying to get the Devil's Pit to work. I believe that there are a few mod incompatibilities that I'll have to figure out and script errors on my part, because there's so many mods jumbled one another on top of each other that I'll have to probably only use Devil's Pit by itself, which is fine by me, and it'll take more time for me to figure out what exactly works and what doesn't. And until then, this will have to do for Witcher Mod Showcase. Please forgive me. As always, thank you for tuning in with me for Witcher Mods, and I really have nothing more to say because you bothering to view is enough for me. And thanks to the modders who continuously make these fantastic mods. And in a world where video games are now hoard out and developers are trying to squeeze every penny out of you, it's nice to find free content that, honest to God, I feel puts to shame most AAA developers. And as always, remember to endorse your favorite modders and throw around some money if you can afford to. I know that disposable income is not easy to come by in today's economy. I can actually give more of a shit than me. Rate, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. If not, it's perfectly fine with me. But remember, the more of you that follow me and support me through Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, whatever else I have to have, the less likely my voice can be ignored or shuffled off into the distance by developers and corporations who are so used to people basically kissing their asses and spreading lies and rumors to misguide and mislead their fan base, all for the sole purpose of lining their own pockets. Remember, Gundam can't be bought because nobody's buying. Adios, pachachos.